Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, so your name, your job title and what that looks like for UP3?
Yeah, so I'm Becci Copley. I am the Professional Services Director, so I guess I'm ultimately accountable for the delivery of our engagements and our services.
How is the team at UP3 upskilling to ensure that as a partner we continue to provide ROI for our customers?
So our training programs are multi-layered, so we all keep up with our development around the ServiceNow training programs. So certified implementation specialists, making sure that we're suite certified. So that's where you don't just do one course, you have to do a suite of courses to make sure that you've got that holistic knowledge across the board. So we very much support our people in that space. We also have our centres of excellence. So our newest one being our AI Centre of Excellence, and they really hone in on individual aspects of ServiceNow. So obviously the platform is so vast, anybody that says they know the whole platform inside out and back to front probably isn't entirely telling the truth. But what we like to do is make sure that we have specialisms within the organisation. So making sure that people are kept up to a certain skill level, not just from training, but also hands-on experience as well. So getting people on the right projects. Nothing teaches you the real world like implementation experience. So making sure that people work across a vast variety of projects on different product suites is absolutely imperative to continuous growth.
And how does that benefit our customers, do you think?
So obviously knowledge is power, right? So it benefits our customers because we have the knowledge so they don't need to. When they purchase a service from UP3, they don't just have the person that's in front of them, they have the whole weight of the organisation behind them. We have an incredibly collaborative way at UP3, so lots of Teams channels, lots of Teams chats, asking constant questions, pulling the relevant people into conversations where we need to, even at the last minute, which is normally me. But it's really important to make sure that we have that collaboration and we are able to ask those questions and delve into that kind of wealth of knowledge that we collectively have.
Every partner in the ecosystem is promising amazing results with ServiceNow and AI, but what makes UP3 different?
Well, we're proven, let's be honest. People are probably bored of hearing it, but we were the first to have a certified validated practice within the AI space. So we've really kind of led the way and paved the way there. We have hands-on experience of implementing this with customers, and we do also have specialist service offerings as well. So our AI unlocked service offering is our way of simplifying it for our customers and taking the thought process out of it for them. So rather than us going in with long, lengthy, expensive projects, it's going in and effectively having a nice chat with the customer and the people within the organisation who are doing the doing on a daily basis, understanding their use cases and then translating those into the world of AI, as opposed to trying to translate the technology for the customers. We translate their needs for the technology. And that way round, you get the buy-in, you get the support, and people really start to see it as an enabler to their lives as opposed to a threat, which is absolutely critical for AI.
And it gives them that return on investment more quickly.
Absolutely, yeah. So
an issue.
We guarantee, or we almost guarantee to deliver the first AI agent within 3 weeks. Which is a very quick turnaround. That's a custom AI agent for them in particular. Sometimes it will be, we can use the out-the-box AI agents, and we always go down that path if we can. But being able to build agents at that speed is really important, because it's not cheap, right? It is a big financial investment, and getting that first return on investment is critical to the success of your journey and your roadmap for AI, because you prove the concept once and then everybody wants a piece, everybody wants a taste, everybody wants their lives to be made easier, and it starts snowballing from there.
It's proving the unknown for them, isn't it, within a very short time frame?
Yeah, and there's so many horror stories about AI out there. I mean, we've all seen the Hollywood films and all of that. It's going to robot uprising and all of that, and we're just trying to dispel that fear, in that AI is not here to take jobs. Automation was never here to take jobs, and it didn't. It moved humans into the skilled work and into the area that needed that human brain and that emotional assessment of things. AI is not here to take over. It's here to take away the stuff you don't like doing. Mm-hmm. That's where you should look at it. It's get rid of the boring stuff so you can focus on the exciting stuff.
And that brings me nicely on actually to my next question, which is, what impact can AI and AI agents specifically have on employees and customers?
I think, without sounding really cheesy, it's there to make their working lives happier. So we worked with one of our clients, one of our first AI Unlocked clients, and we had a session on site where multiple people from within the team came in and had about 20 to 30 minutes with me and the technical director from UP3, Justin, just talking about their day-to-day lives and their day-to-day work and what they have to do, what they like, what they don't like. And there was one person in particular, and she'll always stick in my memory because she came in the room and she was so bubbly, she was very bold, she was full of life and enthusiasm, and just one of those people that you instantly warm to, you know, when they walk in a room. And she started to talk about a use case to do with productivity reporting that she has to do. And the life just drained out of her. She sat there, she sunk in her chair, she became this very small person and all of this. And we turned around and went, we could take that off you so you never have to do it again. And she was like, oh my God. You know, before that, she was most excited about the donut we'd given her. But she, after that became incredibly exciting. And the hope and the joy and the light at the end of the tunnel that she'd been doing this job, you know, this piece of her job that took her away from the stuff she was really skilled at, that she was really good at doing, the people side of things and dealing directly with people. The fact that we were going to take that away from her was like all her Christmases had come at once. And that's what AI is bringing. It's not bringing disruption and peril and, you know, financial ruin to people. It's bringing that enabler. It's a companion to your job. It's not a replacement.
What barriers might be stopping AI adoption for some organisations, and how can we as an organisation of UP3 help to remove them?
So I think there's two main ones. So the first one is the barrier for any kind of digital transformation, and that's business change management. So people not communicating the plans to the people on the ground and to the people it's going to be impacting, and help them overcome that fear. There's that element. But the biggest one that we've seen, if I'm honest, is people really overcomplicating it. It's not complicated. You don't need to look at the big picture. Just cut it down into manageable chunks. Look at the outcomes you want to achieve as opposed to the technology you want to implement, or, you know, the world domination you want to achieve, or anything like that. It's break it down and don't overcomplicate it. Like we said, we're saying we can build an agent in 3 weeks. That's a really small project. You know, that's a really small engagement. But that's all it needs, because the power is there. That's why you get such a great return on investment on it, is because you can do these things quickly. Implement something, monitor it and tweak it. You know, this is where agile and technology have finally come to play together, because it allows you to do that iterative cycle of constant improvement. And I think they're the two, is don't try and boil the ocean and overcomplicate everything, and don't be fearful of it. I think they're the two elements.
We don't need to know exactly how it works, the nitty gritty of how AI works, but what it can give us is what we should really be focusing on.
Absolutely. And I think there is a big fear around the data and the governance around it, right? We deal with a lot of people who are highly regulated within UP3. And that's one of the big takeaways of using a platform like ServiceNow, is you've got that comfort blanket. They've done the GDPR checks. They've done the governance checks. You know that your data is secure. Your data is safe when it goes out to the big, scary AI world. And I think that's something that, using a tool that's the specialist in the area and the platform that has been made for that, it takes that fear away and it removes that element of complexity for you as well.
Amazing. Thank you. Well, that's all my questions for today, Becci.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.